Mint. This is Michiko, finally responding to your video message thingy from St. Paul's United. I thought it was so awesome that you decided to film your little video in a space where you worship, and so I thought I would do the same, and I would introduce you to a little creek that I have found that's just outside my office. It is beautiful. I can hear children playing at the school that's just around here. It's really close to my work. I love coming here on my lunch breaks. So yeah, that's where I am today. Okay, couple things. Talking about God enthusiastically. What do I want to say about that? Yes, that I agree that we need to find spaces where we can talk about theology, spirituality, how we understand the world in a way that's about being inspired and excited and happy, and not necessarily a reflection on maybe how bad things are going or how burnt out we feel about the world. So yes. The only thing that I would say is that sometimes for people, they've only ever been exposed to spirituality in a way that's very religious-centered, very institutionalized, where God language was used in ways that were hurtful. So I would say that part of that, speaking about God enthusiastically, is letting people figure out where they are in that conversation and how they want to be empowered to open up and explore their spirituality. For a lot of people, even the word God or God language is not going to speak to them. So I'm sure that's what you were thinking, but I just wanted to state that myself. I wanted to wait a little while to make a video because I went to see X-Men this week in theaters, and I thought it'd be cool to talk about that a little bit. I feel like it was like, I was so excited that I can't really remember all of it, so I'm gonna have to go see it again. But yeah, there were some pieces in there where I was just like, yeah, I definitely feel like this has got some theological significance. One piece I really want to highlight right now was, and spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, particularly the conversation that happened between Professor X and Professor X around hope and the need to hope. I just thought it was so poignant and so great, and I was just like, yeah, actually when I think about God and why I believe in God, I understand God as hope. And so for me, the idea of being able to always reach inside yourself and find that one last piece of hope that helps you to keep going is so important. I think for me, why I understand the intersections of social justice and faith being so strong, because a hope for the world to become better is something that starts within communities of faith and is nourished there. And so yeah, I guess in the X-Men they didn't have a church that they went to or something, but they did have a community, and it was people who were working to make the world a better place and to save it from impending doom, as you will, that was a source of inspiration. And so I just thought that that was really awesome, and I want to go see it again so I can elaborate more on it, because this is not very succinct, or I don't know. There's more to be said. Yeah. The movie was really great and really exciting. I think I'm always interested. I think we should explore this together, apocalyptic visions in movies, and what do they mean, and what does it mean that we also find them in the Bible, and how do we connect to those? So this fear that things might get really bad as a way of shifting our spirituality, our role of what it means to be in this world and what we're doing with the precious time we have is such a valuable tool. Yes. I think images like that are always hard for me to see in films, though, because there's this piece of me that's okay, but are we really just talking about how we're afraid of white people experiencing what people of color have already experienced or are experiencing currently? Images of people shifting through the dumps to find means of survival clearly are not things that people in this world haven't experienced. sorry for the double negative. People in the world are already experiencing this need to search through dumps to find means for survival. Many parts of the world. So what does it mean that when we in Hollywood, you know, glorify it as this scary future event that might happen to us, as pretty privileged people often that are consuming the film? So that's a question I have. I don't know if you've seen it, but you should go see it. There's a scene where Wolverine's naked. Which, maybe this is blasphemous. I feel like it was a moment where I'm like, yeah, God, you did really good when it comes to creation. That was well done. I'm a fan. Anyways, moving on to our next point. Maybe we should take some time to help viewers get to know us. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and hopefully you can answer them in the next video. My questions to you are, what's your name? What pronouns do you use? Yeah, tell me, like, one important event so far on in terms of what shaped your spirituality. And yeah, let's start there. Hope to see you soon, and I hope that you're having a great week. Bye!